Chat, we back. We back. How's everybody doing? How we all doing? Alrighty. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, guys. Eagerly waiting. Yes, we're back. We're good. Few minutes of delay on my end today. But nonetheless, we're good. We still got 17 minutes till the open. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody doing? We back. New week. Good to see all you guys. Familiar names in here in the chat. Let's go. W's. Listen, before we start, before we go anywhere, let me know, by the way, how's music volume? I'll bring it down a little bit, I think, because I think it's a touch loud for us today. Yeah, before we start, I'm going to need a favor from all of you. I need a fat like on the stream right now. Like the stream right now before we get started. Let's go. Sup, nice king is back. Love from Germany. Let's go, Alexander. Good to see you, bro. How are you, Marco? I'm solid. I'm good. I just did I had a solid workout on the track this morning. I had 11K, so a little bit of a warm up, and then I had my workout and then a cool down. So I did about 11K on the track this morning. I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I'm ready for a new day on the charts. I think we have some opportunity. We'll see. I was eyeing some gold shorts, which we'll hop into in a moment here. But it might have left without us, so we'll take a look anyways. But it's good to see you guys, man. We're back. We're back for a new week. Love from Pakistan. All love, brother. Doing good. How are you? I'm solid. I'm solid. Andres, you missed your short and gold. Unfortunately, I think I missed it as well. But we're still going to take a look nonetheless. Heard Tyler said he's out running you with one leg. Listen, I know. I hopped into Tyler's stream last week with you guys. And I saw that guy was talking a lot about me. He was talking a lot about my running and stuff. All this BS. Marco, you look fresh and beautiful. Man, yo, you're making me blush. Much love, guys. Germany's in the house. Where are you guys all from? Toss your country in the chat real quick before we get started up here. Yeah, but we got 15 minutes to the open. We can hop in the... Hopefully, my charts are going to be visible on your end. Let's see. We all good? Looks good on my end. Hopefully it looks good on your end. You drink, mate? What are you talking about? Are you talking about alcohol or what? England, Guyana, Seattle, Israel, Nashville in the house. Ooh, I gotta get out to Nashville. I've heard good things about Nashville. Estonia, India, Bolivia, Indonesia. Ooh, I gotta get out to Indonesia. That's another one on my list. Love from Nigeria. All love. Turkey, Georgia. It's good to see all you guys, man. For all the new people in here, for the first timers, welcome. You guys are gonna enjoy it, I promise. We got some good stuff cooking up. So, without further adu, we'll hop into the charts. So, like we were talking about at the beginning. Oh, we got, yeah, you guys are from all over. Qatar, Germany, East Africa. What's my biggest trade ever? A little under 10 grand in a single trade. Bangladesh, Quebec, India, Calgary, Canada. Oh, so we got some fellow Canadians up in here. Ethiopia. All love to all you guys. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in today again. It's great to see you all. So, without further ado, let's talk about some charts right now. Gold shorts looked great. Great to these lows. Okay, overall, maybe PDL needs to go as well. But nonetheless, I did like the shorts. We didn't take this high out, though, which is interesting to me. So, I'm gonna eye gold, see what happens the rest of the session. But we did have quite a big short off the back of the open. Or New York Open, sorry. Moving about, let's see. So we had a 200 tick drop on gold. What's my biggest loss? My biggest loss in like a single day, 5 grand, 4 grand. Nothing too crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing like some stories you hear where people lose 10, 20K. I'm sure it's gonna happen to me one day, but hasn't happened to me yet. I'll be ready for it. Oh yeah, Mr. Clean. Yo, Aaron, I know you're getting this from the guy Tyler, talking all that smack. Mr. Clean Eraser, is that what he's calling me? What the hell? Please explain what a trap is and provide a few examples. Niraj, we have a 2-hour long video on the Chart Fanatics channel going over everything about traps and how I view liquidity, all that stuff. This guy Riz hops in and says lose more. He wants me to lose my shoes next. I can't pay the bills anymore. But yeah, like I said, I'm sure as you grow as a trader, you start risking more. The losses are going to get bigger. The wins are going to get bigger. So I'm sure I'll have like a 10K loss one day. I'm not looking forward to it because it's not that fun, but it's necessary, right? Let's start with the questions. Yeah, start with the questions. Thoughts on gold going up and taking all the liquidity. So yeah, let's talk about gold here for a moment before I continue with chat. So we are respecting the low, which is interesting. Okay, I do like that. And the reason being is because if we leave the liquidity there, it's a future target for me, which is nice. However, for me to now short gold, I'm gonna need price to take out 33.89 at the least. Okay, if I'm gonna look to short, because now that we've taken out these lows, I don't want to be trading with retail. This is again ways of viewing the market for me. I don't want to be shorting right now. I want to see sellers trapped because I would view this area as where sellers want to be selling from. So I'm going to look to sell above the blue line possibly if we get there. So we'll see. We'll see on gold. Unfortunately, we've had quite a big sell-off already. So we're going to have to wait and see what it looks like. How do you know which liquidity zones will price reverse? I simply like to wait for buyers or sellers to get induced, and then I just wait for them to get trapped, and I trade the other way. So we talked about it lots on the previous streams, but my edge is solely based off waiting for traders to get induced, then trapped. That's it. So I wait for that, whatever you want to call it, that liquidity grab, that trap move, that false run, and then I trade the other way. Okay, so that's what my whole edge is about. Had to be done. I'm sorry. It's all good, Aaron. I know it's all love. We're all chilling. Tyler's the brother anyways. What do you think about EU? Now is the time to go up? I haven't been looking at EU, but we'll take a look anyways. We still got 10 minutes to the open, so I'm not going to pull up the indices yet. So we still got time. Let's see. Euro. Euro's in an interesting spot right now. Let's take a look. So price taking out these highs, which is really nice to see. I think the next target is going to be down here, guys. If we don't make it down there, keep an eye on what price does right now below these lows. If we can continue to close below and show momentum to the downside, this low is the target. We should get there. Okay, but right now we are in an interesting spot in Euro. I'd want to see what price does right now. Again, if we can continue to close below and show momentum to the downside, this low is on the cards for sure. 1.16311. That is my opinion on EU right now currently. Please, would you analyze the indices? Yeah, we're going to hop on indices soon. What about the buys? The buys on gold, I'm assuming you're asking. I don't want to be buying gold right now. I'm going to stay away from any buys currently. I know a lot of you guys are asking about indices right now. We'll hop in a moment here. What will be your stop loss if you short gold on the top? I'm not sure right now. I'm going to have to see what price does above the high. Possibly if I was to take entries, we'll probably, like above the high, that would be a stop loss right there, 33.94. But as of right now, I'd like to see what price does above the high, right? So you'll wait for like a confirmation basically. All the guys tuning in for the first time, welcome, amen. Yeah, guys, listen, for all the new faces in here, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Much love. Again, if you guys haven't already, please smash that like button down below. Let's go. We got to blow this stream up today. What did we have last week? I think we peaked at like 210 likes, I think. We got to be breaking that today, 100%. Do you do multi-time frame bias confirmation? I always start from the higher, work my way down to the lower. That's just how it is. The higher time frames always hold more weight. So yeah, that's why. I always start, okay, so like, to keep it as simple as possible, I'll look at the weekly at the beginning of the week, obviously, because it's a new weekly candle. So I want to see what the previous week looks like. Then I would hop in on the daily, right, on a new day, see what the previous day did. And then, yeah, work my way down, 4 hour, 1 hour. Usually 30, 15, 5 is where I'll be taking entries. Very rarely I'll be on the 1 minute. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat. Marco, could you please open YM chart? Okay, I will look at indices in a moment. We'll pull up NQ for now. Briz, missed my limit by 1 pip. Send money. Oh, man, I know. I think I seen your story. You're trying to short Euro, but that's solid. Honestly, Briz, I think anywhere above that high to the left-hand side, which you had marked out, was nice. That was a direct entry, and the reason being, Riz, is because that LB above. So that would have been your stop loss right there. Right? That stop loss would have been right there. So 1.17 was that. No need for that confirmation in this price action right here. That right there was the entry. Anywhere above that high, basically. But you have the direction bang on, which is solid. I do love that. What could the reason for staying out of buys? The reason I'm staying out of buys, I just don't want to be buying gold right now, right? My bias is to the downside. We are building lots of liquidity to the lows currently. So I kind of want to steer clear of that. Let's see. We have PDL here. Per my system, I understand on gold that we've taken out this high. So retail is going to be looking to buy from the lows down here. Okay, so I don't want to be trading with people trying to buy, right? I want to take advantage either after they get trapped or I short into their liquidity. How often do you stream? So I am live on Chart Fanatics every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then I trade privately with my own community on the other days. US 30 analysis. Yeah, that's YM. We're going to take a look. You know what? Let's do that now. Before we, I want to make sure I'm always caught up with chat, guys. Again, if I do miss your questions, guys, please bear with me. I'm trying my best to follow live markets and answer all your questions. I am new to the streaming world right now, so I'm trying my best over here. So NQ yesterday, printing its high and low, very rangy, which is to be expected on a Monday. You typically don't see too much volume on that Monday, but now you have that Monday range set, that high, that low. Hop into the lower time frames. So I can see we took out highs. What is this? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, late New York. Took out this high, which caused us to move back to the downside, right? Building liquidity at the lows. Again, these are not regions I buy from. I allow price to react off them, but I won't trade from them. After we react off the lows, you can see we come back and take out some internal, which looks quite similar to that Euro situation we were just looking at. So let's open up the lower time frames a bit. So yeah, we come out, take this internal out. Again, building more liquidity at the lows. So I do believe we could see NQ shorts today. I think PDL is on the cards, which is looking good. Again, the reason being is look how easy this can be sometimes. Look at the liquidity we're building at the lows. So let's see what stock open does. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see price show me a little bit more. Reason being is because in order for me to sell right now, I need price above this high. Okay, and that's just because that's the only point of liquidity I see right now currently. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens on NQ. That's all I see currently. How many likes on stream for you to make that indicator public? Connor, it is private right now, like I was talking about last week. One day maybe we'll make it public, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's nothing too special, right? All it does is mark out some 4-hour highs and lows, daily highs and lows, weekly highs and lows. Nothing too special, I'm not gonna lie. Abby's in the stream. Let's go, Abby. Let's go. Hello from Saskatchewan. Let's go, Jason. Fellow Canadian in the building. 216 people in the stream already. Hello, wifey. It's good to see you in here again. But yes, sir, I love to see all the new faces again. Welcome. Smash the like if you haven't already. We're going to have a solid stream today. I'm going to be drinking a lot of liquids on stream because I ran this morning, like I said, so I'm going to need a refuel. Get all those carbohydrates and electrolytes back in the system for myself. Sorry guys, if you want to let me know, by the way, how's my volume? How's my mic volume? How's the music volume? Just let me know, please, in the chat. Is it all good? I want to make sure this experience is good for you guys. I don't want to make sure the music is too loud or anything. Good morning, Riz. Yes, sir. Good morning to Riz. Marco, I've been following you for years, and I can say he's an absolute beast of a trader. Much love, brother. I appreciate that. Do we have a solid liquidity block today at gold, even though liquidity was swept beige today's sell-off? I'm not sure on gold right now. We just had a big sell-off, taking out these lows, which is fine, but leaving PDL intact, right? So I'm interested to see what gold does. However, it could long. These are just not longs I would want to be in. Okay, because we're respecting PDL. Okay, so we'll monitor price, but however, ideally I want to be involved in shorts, not longs. If longs do cook up and it looks really, really clean, we'll reanalyze and see. But as of right now, I'm going to be having gold on the sidelines. I did want to get involved in this short. However, the lower time frame didn't really offer me any opportunity on the way down. So I missed that off the back of New York Open. All right. Marco, last week you mentioned correct liquidity. How do you identify and determine? Okay, so don't nitpick my words too much, guys. Again, there's no shortcut. There's no easy way to really explain correct liquidity and incorrect liquidity. I just simply look for highs and lows that have liquidity above and below them. But that's it, yeah. Sorry, guys, let me get caught up on chat here. Let's go, Marco Legend. Let's go, brother. Good to see you. Hi, Marco. So happy to be here. So happy to have you here. GJ analysis, please. I'm not looking at GJ right now. If we have time soon, I will. I'm from Alberta. Much love to Alberta and fellow Canadian again. What's the community I can sign up for to go live streams again? I believe all my socials are going to be in the description of the live stream. So if you guys want to follow me, no worries. Hop in the description. I'm not going to read that comment. Marco, why don't you buy gold now, please? Yeah, I just explained that. All good, all good. Okay, so you guys are all reacting to the volume. All good on that. Nice, that's good. BG says Celtic salt in your water for electrolytes. No, I have a supplement. It's actually a carb mix. So there's like 22 grams of carbs and 350 milligrams of sodium in this drink. And basically it's just to get my levels back up. So I drained a lot of my levels this morning on my run. So I just got to intake it all back up because I need that energy for later. I have to go to the gym. Michael's okay and music is too. Good news. Appreciate that. Okay, so gold is going long right now. Listen, the stock open just occurred. So I want to make sure we're a little more caught up on the indices right now. Let's see. Okay, nothing as too interesting right now. Looks like we could continue long on NQ. Maybe take out this high. We'll keep it on the back burner currently. YM, however, this is a hard one. Reason being, we stabbed out highs last week. Okay, so we're trading above higher time frame highs, which fueled this sell-off. Yeah, it's hard to say. You see how we respected this low down here, and that's because there was no liquidity, right? So you can mark that out just like this. So we came in, tapped that area, and we went long through it. Which is fine. Looks like we're going to be hunting for these highs, which is to be expected. However, I don't love anything on YM right now. We'll see how price develops as well. One of those things where I'm just going to tuck it on the sidelines currently. If the direction isn't straightforward to me, if I don't see something that's super obvious, I just don't trade. It's just as simple as that for myself. Is weekly open important, George? I haven't looked at it / used it. So I'm not too sure. I won't speak on it because it's a concept I haven't really implemented into my trading. Question. Are there any special concepts you incorporate to your liquidity strat? There is not. For you to see exactly how I trade, we have that video on Chart Fanatics, guys. So if you've missed that Chart Fanatics video, 2 hours long showing you guys exactly how I trade. But yeah, if the mods can toss the link of that Chart Fanatics video in the chat. If you guys haven't watched it yet, be sure to go check that out. NQ is going short off the open. So we tapped into this area and we're going short right now, probably into PDL. So we'll see what happens there. Gold, again, taking out this low, but still respecting PDL. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on gold as well. Nothing too interesting currently. And just off the back, NQ open. There it is. Or sorry, stock open, NQ shorts. Takes out PDL. So targets are hit without us, which is fine. It's nothing I missed really. I didn't really like too much for me to take that short off the open. But wow, look at that 5-minute candle, guys. 250 ticks off that open so far. So many new names in the chat. I agree. It's so nice to see all the new faces in here. Let's go. We got to smash that like button if you guys haven't already done that. How can we find bias before New York Open? Liquidity. That's what I use. Liquidity, and that's it. For MarcoTrades, don't need a daily bias. Jason, I would disagree. I definitely do need a bias of some sort for me to be trading. Do you cross-reference volume data? I do not, CR Wealth. I'm not sure. I've never heard of that. So I'm going to say no. YM still respecting this high. Let's see. Took out this high over here, but nothing I like right now. What is your EU bias? We went through EU, but interested to see what happens. Because look, we're now rejecting off this low. If I had to pinpoint where we're heading to, let's see. We could go long. It's possible. The thing is, listen, let's say I wasn't a short up here. Now that this internal low is taken out, this is now a time to manage it. So I'd either partial or I would roll my stop, cover my risk, because this is now a point where price could possibly reverse from. So I'd have to manage my position accordingly. Okay. So as of right now, I see potential kind of on both sides currently. Like I said before, I want to see what price does below these lows. If we continuously reject, we should push back up. Can't speak English. If we do continue to short, watch these lows. All right, that is my view on EU right now. Funded next. Oh, so we got some giveaways today. Look at Riz in the chat. If we reach 250 likes in the stream, we're gonna pick 2 winners. Okay, listen. If you guys haven't liked already, now you got a very good reason to like. We're gonna be doing some giveaways at 250 likes. So let's smash that like button. We got to get to 250, and Riz is going to be tossing some accounts away in the chat. Look at that open on NQ. Nasty. Short, short, short. This is, yeah, these lows I was talking about with my community yesterday. On the cards for sure. On NQ. YM, kind of chilling at the high right now. Not really following suit. All right, looks like price came down, took out some internal. Boom. Nothing I like. Nothing I'm really paying attention to right now. Gold going long. Okay, if we do run long, look at all these highs. Okay, so keep an eye. Keep an eye, keep an eye. Is backtesting important? Good question, Niaz. I believe backtesting is important, yeah, to train the eye. The more reps you get, the more consistent you stay, it'll help you with identifying your system in live time, okay? Because you're training that eye. So, yeah, I'd say backtesting is definitely important. I think it's all important though. So backtesting, live testing, forward testing, all that stuff. Experience, I feel like, is the most important part to trading, because you're training that eye, right? Over and over and over. The more you do, the more you'll see that opportunity in live time, right? In live price action. Jason, sorry, I'll correct myself. Ideally, yes, you'd want to go with the trend, so you need a daily bias. My bad. No worries, bro. How do you decide the bias? Again, just with liquidity, bro. So if I see that highs or lows are left, so for example, today on NQ, obviously before this big 5-minute candle of death came in, simple stuff, right? We saw that price took out these highs, came down to the lows, respected them, moved away. Soon as we're trading above these highs here, I have a bearish bias, right, to these lows. And then higher time frame wise, you have these lows as well. So keep an eye on these lows. If you guys are in shorts on NQ right now, I would definitely be partially, because we are below intraday lows, but this would be a higher time frame target. 23,587. It looks great. Mr. Father says, thanks once again, Marco. I appreciate you, bro. Of course. I'm happy to be here. Chart Fanatics is great. We got some solid stuff planned for you guys. Looking forward to showing you guys more and more. Question: how do you handle emotions while on stream? Are you emotionless? No. I wish I was a robot. I've just learned to trade in front of people over the last this year at least. So when I started trading live in front of people, obviously it was difficult, just like anything in life, right? You try something new, you're gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna feel difficult and stuff. But the more and more you do it, the easier it gets, right? I used to care a lot if I took a loss in front of people. Now I care less, right? I just focus on myself. If I take losses, I take losses. It is what it is. That's part of trading. I understand that over the long term period, I'll make money. So I just have to keep that on my mind and keep that long term vision in check. And that's it. Do you have more intuition or mechanical model? I have more of like a mechanical model, but there needs to be logic involved, right? So it's not like patterns. Marco saying gold saw off tap previous areas of liquidity. However, I have some challenges identifying a valid liquidity block either on 15-minute to provide us. Keep practicing, bro. Study, study, study. Jonathan said, what is your win rate? My win rate it ranges. So it could be anywhere in between 35% to 60%, depending on market conditions. So YM, check this out. Takes the lows, right? Stab out these internal lows. What does that tell me? Sellers want to be trading this high. Okay, and what happens? We take them out. All right, we trap those sellers and we take that high from the left I was showing you guys. So it's in an interesting spot. We possibly could see a short on YM. Let's take a look at the higher time frames here. It's possible to see a short. However, I think it will be a short-term short. Let's see what price does below this low. It's that stock open low. I don't love too much right now though. So again, I'm currently sidelined on really everything. NQ, a big short off the open. And again, if you guys were in shorts, these are definitely times to be partialing. Okay, because we're below intraday lows. And also it's below after trapping buyers. Right? Because buyers got in here. You can see visibly from the reaction in the market. So buyers got in and now they're trapped. Okay, so definitely these are areas to be partialing at. And look at this 5-minute candle we're getting right now. So big rejection. Marco, I'm currently backtesting strategy to train my eyes. Good to hear, bro. Keep at it. Practice, practice, practice. Question, do you have a limit on number of losses you can take? So typically, if I ever take 2 losses in a day, I'm 100% done. Because nothing's gonna happen. Nothing after 2 losses is going to be good. Typically, I feel like there's more emotion involved in your analysis after you take 2 losses. So if I am trading actively in a session and I take 2 losses in a row, more than most of the time, I'll be off the charts. What is the difference between US 30 and QQQ? Gardezi, I don't know what QQQ is. Hi from Indonesia. Love to Indonesia, Stanny. What's your view on XAU? View on XAU is I'm sidelined right now, and I believe it could see some sort of a long right now, which is what we're getting. However, these kind of longs I do typically stay away from because we've respected lows to the left-hand side. So yes, it's longing, and sure, with the benefit of hindsight, you can say, oh, I should have entered here, maybe in here. But these are just typically these are moves I'm not involved in. All right, and that's just my edge. That's my system I stick to. Chart Fanatics continue to take us live with the world trade. We are continuing to do a lot of things on Chart Fanatics. I think we have like 280 people in here right now. So much love to all you guys. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. It's a cool thing to see all of you guys watching, asking questions, showing interest. I appreciate all of you. Hi, I love your style. Could you please explain what does it mean to have certain contracts like September 20? So basically I use the contracts because of a trade copier I use. I can't trade the actual. So if you look at my watch list here, I can't trade just this because it's not an option. However, like the actual fundamentals of contracts and stuff, dude, I don't even know yet, to be honest. I've been trading futures. I come from CFDs. So I've been trading futures for a couple months now. I love it. But if you ask me like these fundamental kind of questions about futures, I'm not the guy for it. I just know candlesticks. That's it. Where do I join the community to get lives every day? All my socials are in the description of the live stream. So if you want to follow me there, check them out. Riz says closing in on 300 viewers. Yes, sir. I think we're at like 285, guys. We need 10 more and we got 300 in the building. Let's go. Come on. W's. That's so sick. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. QQQ is NQ. Oh, shit. There you go. Look at that rejection on NQ right now. Big rejection. Off the back of that open. So we have that big move to the downside. Let's see what happens on NQ. I mean, liquidity wise, we've left these highs intact. Okay, we've taken 4 hour, we've taken daily. So this is what the daily chart looks like right now. So we've stabbed out Monday low. Is Monday high possibly in the cards? Maybe. Maybe. We're gonna have to wait and see. The reason I think we could see a bullish move maybe throughout the rest of the session is because we've induced buyers here and now trapped them, right? On a more higher time frame perspective, I do again believe these lows are on the cards, but one step at a time, right? So I'm trading from intraday level to intraday level right now. Keep going. Love, Marco. Thanks. Appreciate you, brother. You're showing love. I appreciate you tuning in. YM going long, taking out these highs here. NQ still trading below the lows. We'll monitor NQ. We'll see what happens here. Nothing interesting yet. Again, the 4 hour, we've spiked out previous 4 hour low. We have another 4 hour close coming in about 16 minutes. We're trading below PDL as well. These aren't my favorite longs to be involved in, so I avoid the extreme. Okay, so that's why you see it. I didn't take any entries at the extreme. If I was to take a long on NQ, guys, it's going to be more of a confirmation. I'm going to ride that continuation on the way up. Okay. So we'll monitor. We'll be on the 1 minute, 5 minute probably in this price action. Yo, 300 live viewers. W. Fuck yeah, let's go, guys. W's in the chat here. 300 live viewers. Appreciate all of you guys are tuning in. This is fucking awesome. This is so cool. So cool. What is the lowest time frame you use for your liquidity pools? Typically, I won't go anywhere lower than the 1 minute, as you can see. If I am on the 15, 5, and 1, it's because it's mostly just used for entries. Anywhere for bias, I'm going to be on the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. W's though, let's go, guys. 300 plus live viewers today. That's awesome. That's so awesome. YM approaching these highs to the left hand side. Look at this 4 hour candle though on YM, huh? This is crazy. Spike down into this area and boom, explosion to the upside with leaving that massive wick. Gold. So you can see on the hourly chart, look at this 9 a.m. candle we got. So it spiked out 8 a.m., took out some lows to the left hand side. However, left PDL intact. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye. W's. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning. This is awesome. If you guys haven't already liked the stream, please do so. Not only does it help the stream, but Riz already said in the chat that if we get to what 250 likes, what are we at right now? Let's see. How do I see on my end? We're at 106. Okay, listen, we got 308 live viewers right now, I believe, and we're at 160 likes. Get those likes up right now. The more likes, Riz is going to be throwing away some free accounts in the chat. Who doesn't like a giveaway? Come on. Who doesn't like a giveaway? I don't remember how many likes Riz, how many likes do we need for a giveaway? I think you said, what, 250 likes, and we're going to do some giveaways in the chat? Let's go. Suggest a good source to learn technical analysis. Candlesticks. Newbie here. If you're a newbie, man, honestly, just have your fun. Go on YouTube and watch trading for beginners. Anything. Go on Baby Pips. Go on TradeZella. There's a ton of playbooks. Just soak in as much information as possible. Because if you're at the beginning stage, you just need to learn right now. So Riz says 250 likes, guys. Come on. We're at 300 viewers. We need 250 likes, and we're going to be doing some giveaways in the chat. YM has left this high intact still. Technically a liquidity block, so you can see that's why we respected it. Again, 4 hour close is coming in 13 minutes, so we're going to keep an eye on that. NQ continuing down on the downside. Look at that hourly candle we're getting right now on NQ. YM doing this thing, and gold again rejecting off the lows. Coming back up to, I believe, what is this? London high? Yeah, this is London high. Riz doing me a solid. Riz is the GOAT. Riz is the GOAT. You guys already know this. if we take the high at 3389, 3389.7, can we look for shorts to the lows? It's possible. I'm going to update you guys as we go on. But if I was to take any shorts on gold, yes, sir, I'd need to see price above this high. Okay. However, we need to be aware of, look at the liquidity we're starting to build here. So I'm interested to see where this thing goes more long term. These lows down here look pretty decent as well. So yeah, we got some possibilities on gold. We'll see what happens. What's up, bro? What sort of question will you ask if you're on your learning curve? I'm not sure. Wait, what's up, bro? What sort of question? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you're getting really close to your TP but start reversing, do you wait until... Okay, so this is for everybody in here. Let's just say, for example, let's just draw something out. All right, so let's just say price takes some lows out from the left-hand side, and boom, you get in a long position right here. Okay, your stop loss goes below this low, and your target is these highs. Okay, so we'll draw a blue line right here. Your target is these highs. Okay, boom, you're in profit. Okay, you have a little bit of a pullback and continues up. Look at this. So now you're so close to target, right? Remember, when you entered this trade back down here at the low, you had a stop loss and you had a target in mind. Okay, those two things. Ask yourself this: what is the point of analyzing a chart if you're just going to, you see price reject a little bit and then you just close your trade out here because you're like, oh, came so close to the highs, now we're rejecting, I'm just going to close out here? No. For myself, I have a stop loss in mind, I have a target in mind, I see it through. Okay, doesn't mean I'm going to hold exactly to the blue line. Let's say price comes right here. Okay, I'm going to close out. So I leave myself a little bit of like a range, I guess you could say. But I always like to see my trade out to the targets. I'll never close out early because of emotion or because of some sort of rejection. I always see my trades out. Okay, if it's gonna be a break even trade, it's a break even, right? If it's a partial, it's a partial. Alrighty. Beginners, go to Chart Fanatics. There you go. That's it. So if you're a beginner in here, go ahead to Chart Fanatics. Soak in as much information as possible if you are a beginner. Liquidity everywhere. On gold, meh. Yeah, we're leaving some liquidity at PDL right now. We have some intraday highs on the way back up. We're going to see. We'll see. Marco, I am in a buy trade from the low taken. Harsh. Nice one, brother. Wish you the best. Hope it plays out. Sorry guys, I'm gonna keep up with the chat as much as possible right now. I'm trying. What is your opinion on strategies? What strategy is the best in the world? I think everybody's strategy is good if it works. Okay, most of the time people look to change strategies all the time. Meanwhile, it's the trader themselves is the issue, right? You don't have the psychology, you don't have the emotional control. Your mindset isn't in check. At what point do you move your stop loss or break even? So I don't move my stop loss too much. I usually move it or manage my positions once I've partialed. I'll never just roll my stop based off of profit or anything, right? If the chart tells me to, then I'll move it. You guys will see. The more trades I take, you'll see how I manage it. Gold came back and took out some internal, okay, which is interesting. We'll keep an eye. Maybe we could see a scalp on gold. Yeah, we'll see. I don't love the long, so this is not going to be an A+ setup for myself. But we'll monitor it. Sorry, Sazid, I've read your question a couple times. I don't really understand it. PDL means previous daily low. Yes, sir. That's all PDL is. Previous daily low. What's your pre-trading session routine? It depends what day it is. Most of the time I'm running before I'm trading, to be honest. So I guess you can say that's my pre-trading routine. Question, most traders have weekly targets. Do you, Marco? Nice analysis. I don't. I usually don't set limits for myself. I show up to the charts every single day. If my edge is in play, if there's a setup intact, I just take the setup, right? But I don't like to set limits for myself, no. Because let's just say I have a great Monday, Tuesday, and I'm up a lot on the week, and then Thursday comes along and there's another great setup. And it's per my system, it's per my strategy, I'm gonna take it, right? Let's hop back into the charts here. So YM still respecting this high. We got a 4-hour close in 7 minutes, so I'm gonna keep my eye on 10 a.m. We'll see what happens. NQ still trading at the lows off the back of that sell-off on the open. Big move off the open so far. Do the same concept applies with crypto where there is no real previous day or sessions? Yes, a lot of people I know trade crypto using my concepts, and yes, everything I believe it works on every market. I'm not going to say 100% because I've never really looked at the stock market, for example, but futures, CFDs, crypto, yes. I just came. What time frame do you look at structure? So I use every single time frame. There's not one single time frame that does one thing for me. Whatever current PA tells me to use. Let's just say, for example, I wanted to start looking for longs in NQ, right? The 15-minute doesn't tell me much right now. All I see is one big bearish candle, and we're starting to see a bullish reaction. So I'll go to the 5-minute. Okay, the 5-minute is telling me a little bit more, right? Opening up the candles. So whatever time frame makes the most sense at that current moment is what I use. As simple as that. So there's not one defined time frame for each thing. Other than the daily and weekly, I'll say, because that obviously holds daily highs, daily lows, and then weekly highs, weekly lows. You are a goat, Marco? Nah, I'm not a goat, but I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you showing love. Marco, can you see BTC? We'll take a look at BTC real quick. I see a lot of you guys typing BTC in the chat, so. Yeah, so BTC spiked all-time highs. Monthly high taken. So you got August trading above July. Showing nice rejection. Look at that weekly candle. Daily, I mean, look, you got all of this to the lows, which we could be hunting for. So let's see, maybe 111.9. On the 4-hour, I believe if I'd want a short, I'd need to see price above this high. Okay, so there could be a long that could occur. Maybe the long might doesn't even occur yet. Let's see. Maybe it occurs below this low. So something like that, maybe on BTC. That's possible. As of right now, this is not conditions I'd be involved right now because there is liquidity to the downside, but I can't short right now, just per my system. Question, do you think CFDs are manipulated? I think, yes, there's a lot more manipulation on CFDs. Reason being is there's so many feeds. So as you guys can probably tell, on your broker, on your phone, or wherever you trade, those feeds are almost always different than the feeds you use on the chart, right? So there's a lot of manipulation, spread, all that stuff, so which makes CFDs a little bit annoying sometimes, but it's still very tradable, and you can still make a shit ton of money with CFDs. So I have a confusion with the entry model. What's your confusion, bro? Nuno, you guys should take notes. This guy's always dropping gems. Appreciate you hopping in, Nuno. It's nice to see you, brother. If you guys haven't already liked the stream, what are we doing? What are we at right now? Let me check. 206. We need 44 more likes. That's it. 44 more likes, and we're going to be giving away some free accounts. Well. Oh my God. Look who is in chat, guys. That is Mr. TG Capital in the building. Let's all show some love to Tyler. That's the brother right there. That's the homie. One of the sickest traders I know. That man is absolutely killing it. Show some love for the brother Tyler. Check UJ sells. Okay, we'll check in a moment here. Let's get a little update of what's going on. So NQ looks like we've induced lower once more. Okay, and we're starting to show a little bit of a rejection right now currently. Let's see what happens on NQ. If we can build, liquidity like this, in some way, shape, or form, take out this high, you could possibly see a short. Okay, but I'm going to need to see what price action we get on the way up. But that's all, like, that's just purely reacting off price. Seeing where lower time frame is building that liquidity for me. Harsh, grateful for you, Marco. I'm grateful for you, Harsh. I appreciate you showing love. You're showing lots of love. Welcome to all the new faces in the chat. I love to see all you guys in here. All the people that were here last week that are here again. I appreciate all of you as well. YM showing a little bit of short potential. However, I'm steering clear currently. Nothing I love at the moment. We have taken out PDH. Okay, so we're trading above that daily high. You can see we have induced sellers and trapped them on the more lower time frame scale. So we'll see what happens on YM. Again, I'm sidelined currently, guys. We have 4-hour close in 1 minute and 15 seconds, so we'll keep an eye on that. Apologies if I missed your guys' questions or anything in the chat. I'm trying my best to keep up with all of you guys. Bear with me. I want to be eyeing the charts for some trades, but I want to stay in tune with all of you as well. So I'm trying my best over here. Gold showing some short potential right now. We'll see what happens on gold. Ideally, I want to see what price does below this low now. So we'll see. We will see. Too far into the short to enter late is your thought. All right, JR, are you talking about, or are you talking about BTC? I think you said. On the higher time frames, I just wait for some more bullish PA. After booking one trade early in the day, I often feel fear of losing the process and become hesitant. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, dude. If you bank a win early in the day, early in early in the session, just take it and go for the day, right? Profit is profit. You gotta take that. That's a W right there. No need to be trading even more after that. Your playback video is mind-blowing. I appreciate you, bro. It's good to know that you're enjoying that. Love that. How do you know when to enter a trade? I just follow my system, right? When everything's in line, then I take that trade. I pull that trigger. 15 likes to go, the mods are saying. Let me see. Oh my God, yeah, we need 14 more likes, guys. 14 likes and we got giveaways in the chat. Come on, chat. Let's go. It's not that hard. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, Marco, love your stuff. I'm trying to copy and understand your strategy, so keep it up. I appreciate you, bro. Keep at it. Consistency is the most important. Clinton says, great analysis, no edge, no trade, 100%, brother. 100%. Sometimes my edge won't provide me a trade for a week, and that's completely fine. Right? Why would I want to be trading when my edge isn't in play, when my strategy isn't intact? Then I'm just going to be trading off emotion. I'm not following my system no more. You're all over the place, right? You enter a trade, you start second guessing it right away because you're not following your system. You're not following your plan. Right? So no edge, no trade. Why are you looking at possible shorts on gold? I am not looking at possible shorts on gold. Since we have taken out this low on gold, it is now essentially kind of trading with structure. So if I was to short this asset, I would want to see price above these highs based off the price action I have in front of me right now. So I am steering clear of gold currently. Let's go. 250 likes hit. 250 likes hit. And we're at like 320 viewers. Come on, guys. Let's go, chat. W. Come on. Keep an eye on the chat now, guys, because we have hit 250. So we're going to have some giveaways flowing. You guys deserve 250 likes. I appreciate you, man. You guys are all showing love. It's kind. Very, very kind of you guys. NQ. Okay, so we got 4-hour close. All right, so 4 hours is an important time for myself because that's a 4-hour candle close, right? So if I look at the 4-hour chart, you can see a new 4-hour candle has opened up. Okay, and that's why that timing is important for me, for the futures market at least, because I believe the 4-hour close on CFDs is 9 a.m., right? So 10 a.m. is important for me because I'm on futures. YM continuing up to the high on the left-hand side. Question, what's your maximum? I don't really have a maximum risk to reward. Whatever my target gives me is whatever my target gives me. So sometimes it's a 1 to 2.5. Sometimes it's a 1 to 6. Sometimes it's a 1 to 7. Whatever my RR, whatever my target is, that's what my RR is going to be. So it all depends on that stop loss size. Sometimes my stop loss is bigger. Sometimes it's smaller. The chart will dictate that for me always. When is your collab with Tyler? Oh, we got to plan one in the future. I know. We've been talking. Why I'm taking these highs from the left-hand side, guys. Those highs we were talking about. It's good to see. NQ kind of just chilling currently. Nothing too interesting yet. And gold going long off these intraday lows. Oh, it's coming in the future, Tyler says. Yes, sir, it is coming. I'm pumped. We're going to get some streams for you guys, some collab streams in the future, 100%. I'm so down for that. It's going to be fun. What possible scenario? So now that we've taken out, let's look at gold quickly. So now that we've taken out lows here, this tells me, if you guys look at it from highs taken, people that wanted to buy are now trapped below this low. Okay? So with the understanding of that, I just want to see again some sort of liquidity build up, and you can take that continuation up. So again, buyers will be buying here. So I'll wait for them to get taken out, and I look for that buy back up. So we'll wait and see what happens. If we can get an entry, awesome. If not, meh, it is what it is. We move on to the next day. We had a solid week last week, so let's see if we can have another solid one this week. I didn't take any trades yesterday. What do you do if there's liquidity above and below? For the most part, if there's liquidity above highs and below lows on my chart, if I kind of have liquidity all over the place, I sit on my hands, man. As simple as that. Patience. Patience. Thanks once again, Marco and Sharp Fanatics. No worries. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Stream tomorrow. Yes, sir, guys. So listen up carefully. So every Monday, you guys got Riz, Papa Riz, giving you guys so much value. So don't miss those. Tuesday and Thursday, you got myself. And every Wednesday, you have Mr. TG Capital, the brother Tyler. So you guys have 4 solid streams every single week. Respect from Canada's West Coast. Respect to you, Brian. Appreciate you. Much love. Fellow Canadian in the building. This is what we got on gold currently. So we could see continuations. Sidelined right now currently. Sorry guys, just gotta take a look at what the team is saying right now. I think we're all good. Yeah, we're all good. Nice. Good to see. How's everybody doing though? Anybody take any trades today? Any W's? Any L's? Let's stay transparent. No one's got a 100% win rate. I'm sorry. If you say you do, unfortunately, you're lying. But it's good to see all you guys in here. All the people that are, all the new faces, welcome. We stream every Monday to Thursday on Chart Fanatics. We have a lot of stuff planned for you guys, so just stay tuned. NQ, look at that reaction on NQ so far. Coming back up to the highs. We printed here at 942, so respecting that high right now. I took an L today, Marco, huge L. Okay, Clinton, if you over-risked, if you fell off your plan, make sure you figure out why that occurred. Don't over-risk. All right, remember, you got to keep that long-term vision in check. Don't think that one trade is going to dictate your trading period, right? You want to make sure you have a long-term period of trades. Don't full send it on a single trade hoping to make profit, because you'll be blowing accounts left, right, and center. Down to 140. Keep your, listen, if you guys are on a losing streak ever, don't be afraid to cut that risk down, right? Get that confidence back up. Okay, once that confidence back up, maybe you can look to start upping that risk again to your normal risk. But again, even for myself, if I ever go through a losing period, I can't be afraid to cut my risk down a little bit, get my confidence back up, and then maybe I'll slowly look to start scaling more risk onto my trades. And that's fine, man. We all go through losing periods. There's times where I don't make $1 in a month. Right? That's the reality of trading. The thing about trading is sometimes you won't make money in a month, and then maybe the following month you make lots. So it comes in chunks, right? That's why people always say, if you're a trader, make sure you got other streams of income as well. Very, very, very important. So have some jobs on the side, have some other projects on the side. Thanks again once, Marco. You took us live with Marco. Appreciate you, brother. What's the win rate of my strategy? In specific conditions, it can be anywhere from 35% to like 60%. There's some times where I feel like it's hard to kind of tell. Certain market conditions, I feel like I can't lose sometimes. And then there's other market conditions where I feel like I can't win. So it all depends. But if I had to give you a range, which is the best way to look at it, I would say anywhere between 35 and 60. The most important part is I make sure that my losses are always smaller than my wins. As easy as that. That's it. That's it. That's all. Again, if I miss your questions or if I miss any comments, please re-comment, double up. I don't mind because I'm trying my best to keep up with the chat. So gold might be cooking up right now. So let's keep an eye on gold. We're going to keep that on the back burner for now. YM, 2 consecutive big 1 hour candles on YM right now. Overall, in the higher time frames, guys, I do believe these highs on the left will be ran. So, however, hard to kind of find an entry on this thing right now. We'll see if price can hold weekly high, and maybe tomorrow or the following day you could get like a continuation long. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm staying aware of these lows as well. Okay, because we've let me clear up my chart a bit here because it's getting a little bit bunched up. But this is what I see right now. So we've taken out some internal. Left liquidity at the lows. We've taken out these highs to the left-hand side. So that's what I see right now currently on YM. Yet to reach my SL or TP just in the trades ES long and 6B. So just chilling. Let's go. Follow that plan. See those trades out. If you have targets not hit yet, continue to wait. All right. So we got NQ going long currently. Leaving that 4-hour low intact. We want videos on InterEquity YouTube channel. We got a lot of stuff coming to the InterEquity channel as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We need a part 2 with Chart Fanatics ASAP. We'll see if we can cook something up for you guys in the future. It's not out of the question. We'll have to talk to Boss Man Riz. We got a lot of stuff planned though. So if you guys need to stay updated with our socials, it should be all in the description. And if you haven't liked the stream already, please go ahead and like it. It helps us. It even helps you guys because we'll be doing some more giveaways for you. Can you explain liquidity logic? Very simple. Look, high, respected high. We got liquidity above that high. Okay, same thing on the low side. So take out that high, respect the low. Low, respected low. We have liquidity below this low. See how simple it can be sometimes? Thanks once again, Marco and Chart Fanatics. Appreciate you, brother. W for Riz and the team. Yeah, W for Riz. Riz got this all set up. All props to Riz and the Chart Fanatics team. They are the GOATs for real. Without them, nothing, like none of this would be possible. None of it, none of it. When can we short gold? Typically, I'd want to say above this high. So we're going to have to wait and see because I'm not taking nothing on gold as of right now. However, we could see a continuation to the highs, okay? But, and these are things I just have to be able to identify sometimes. Since PDL is left intact for myself, wait for this indicator to load. PDL is left intact, meaning no longer, it's not an A+ setup for myself, which is fine. So I can't scale too much risk. I can put risk on the trade, but I can't size up too much. Show us an example on charts right now. What the? Yo, no please or anything? Like the stream and you will become a 9-figure trader. I don't know if that's completely true, but liking the stream is definitely a good play. Question, what's your average holding time on trades? Good question. So coming from CFDs, I would hold trades sometimes over the course of a couple days, kind of trading higher time frame levels. However, on futures, as you guys know, it's different. I have to close my trades out before market close. All right, so what, 5 p.m. New York time? I think actually even before that with certain firms. So I have to be out of my trades before that. And also, I don't usually like to be in trades in the PM session. So sometimes my trades are 30 minutes, sometimes maybe 2-3 hours, but typically I'm out in the AM session. So not too long anymore. As you can tell, it's more scalp intraday now, which I'm still honestly adjusting to. Because again, I come from CFDs where I was trading and holding trades for over the course of a couple days, which is not possible on futures. What indicator you use? It's just a private one I've had built for me, and it just marks out daily highs, lows, weekly highs, lows, nothing too special. Ari says, can you show an example on the charts, please? An example of what? Sorry, I wasn't following that. Hey Marco, I have a strategy in mind. Can I explain it? You can try to explain it. I think it's going to be hard to explain that in the chat. Thank you, Marco. Your liquidity video helped me a lot. Appreciate that, Jonathan. We've a lot of you guys have shown a lot of love on the recent Chart Fanatics video. So, man, seeing that come out and you guys showing all that love was actually so sick to see. So, I appreciate all of you. I think we're almost at 200,000 views on that YouTube video, which is just, honestly, guys, is mind-boggling. Let's get a little update on the charts over here. So, YM 4-hour high taken. NQ, let's take a look. Respecting these highs. Okay, and I believe we are tapping into this. So look at this. On the 1 minute, taking out the low. Now price should run for this high. This is interesting because NQ could see shorts. So we're going to have to wait and see. Maybe above this high. I talked to you guys earlier on NQ when we were trading down here. I said I wanted to see price build, right? Some sort of liquidity, which we're now doing, right? Before approaching this high. So we could see a short on NQ above this high possibly. What's the 4-hour looking like? Because these lows look good. These lows look good. I think we got about 340 live viewers right now, man. That's a W. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you. YM continuing long, still nothing interesting. This might, yeah, YM's definitely going to be cooked for the day for myself, for sure. I'm in a short on ES, Nicole. Good luck, Nicole. I hope it plays out. Can you say logic behind gold? Yeah, we've been talking about gold quite a bit since the beginning of the stream, but buyers have been trapped below this low. Respecting PDL. Okay, so keep an eye on that for the future because we could be building liquidity at the low for a future target. And now we've gotten a reaction off that low. Could be seeing a long cooking up, possibly. However, not an A+ setup for myself because that PDL is left intact. Okay, if there is a long, I would be targeting H4 high, but that's all I see right now. That is all I see right now. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna need to use the washroom quickly, and I've been drinking a shit ton of water because I ran this morning, so bear with me. I will be back in a minute, 60 seconds. Chat, we back. You guys are gonna have to, unfortunately, maybe get used to my little 60-second breaks here and there, because after my runs, I have to drink a shit ton of water, electrolytes, carbs, all that stuff. And man, I have to, sometimes I pee once an hour. All right, gold still kind of chilling right now. Nothing too crazy on gold currently. Eyeing up possible continuations, but I'll keep you guys updated, right? For sure. NQ building and building nicely. Look at this. Let me get caught up on chat here really quick because I had to use the washroom. If people are shorting every high or longing every low, they're gonna get wrecked. Careful. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on your system, right? So I think a lot of people like to say there's liquidity above every high and low, and maybe to a certain extent, but with my system, I need to make sure I see liquidity built. All right. Marco, what's the criteria for identifying a high probability liquidity block? I just make sure we have taken out some sort of high. So for example, look here. We took out a high and dropped off, right? Same thing on the sell side. Like for example, I mean, I wouldn't be trading from this, but we took out a low. So this is a liquidity block for myself. Nothing too crazy. Again, liquidity block is just a term I use for my system. It's just I titled it. It's no fancy sauce. It's no golden key, I promise you. If price makes a BOS, inducing buyers and trapping sellers, do we look for sells immediately? No. You have to add logic in. So if you're looking for sells, is there liquidity to the downside? So you always need to make sure, even for myself, like I'm not trading patterns. I'm not trading patterns. I'm making sure that I identify liquidity, and I'm going to be trading with that at all times. So yes, if we do see sellers trapped, for example, sellers are trading from this area right here, I'd want to see them taken out, okay? And we have a confluence of liquidity to the downside and higher time frame as well. If I can scroll over here. So could see that continuation. I just, you know, man, and this, it's tough sometimes because I feel like I only get an A+ setup maybe, let's just say 2 to 4 times a month. But this, again, this is just not an A+ setup for myself. We're trading below PDL now. Also induced buyers and trapped them. So if you look at that, sell move we had off the back of the open, it's tough to kind of continue selling with that. However, per my system, we can see how we've induced sellers and now we could trap them and we have liquidity to the downside. So there could be more shorts above this high. I would have about 160 ticks stop. So I'd have to be trading the micros. And let's take a look at the higher time frames. The 4 hour. So we'd be filling the 4 hour imbalance. And again, the whole logic of that is we'd be targeting these lows down here. So it makes sense. It's just unfortunate that we're now trading below these lows. The most ideal entry would have been shorts above PDL. Okay. The way you explain deserves a W. Let's go, Danny Wer. It's good to know. I know how to explain what I see. Hope to see you someday in person. Yeah, I gotta do some future meetups in person one day. Some future events. Clinton, I already answered that question, I believe. Or maybe I was too far back. My bad. I miss the chat sometimes. I got to stay updated with the chat. Liquidity hunts makes it so much more sense once you stop thinking retail. Yeah, that's how my edge is, right? I'm solely based off traders getting trapped in the market, right? Unfortunately, this 1 minute delivery right now on gold right now isn't pretty, because I think there could be a long cooking up, but I don't like how this delivery is looking. So we have to wait and see. Marco, why is it important to take PDL on gold? I just don't like trading. So like a simple rule for myself is I trade below, I long below old lows and I short above old highs. right? Liquidity never lies. It's always where the money sits. Yes, sir. Are you using any indicator? I do have an indicator on that just marks out weekly highs, weekly lows, daily highs, daily lows, but that's it. Nothing too crazy. Where should the stop loss be? So per my model, I make sure my stop loss always covers the liquidity block. So if I'm shorting, it's above it. If I'm longing, it's below it. Let's see what happens here, guys. There could be a belong below this low on gold. Like I was saying before, unfortunately, this PA delivery is kind of shit. It's unfortunate. My stop per my system would I'd have to be below this low. So it's actually a very small stop. So in this example, what I might do is wait for a candle close in this region and then take it off a rejection. We'll see. We'll see. I don't love anything, guys. So if I do, like I said, this delivery and the direction, nothing screams A+ to myself. What is SMT? I don't use SMT, so I'm not too sure, bro. What confuses me is when we have a liquidity sweep happens and mostly I have another liquidity portion above or below the liquidity. So what's the size in that situation? Simple stuff, guys, is let's say I have some sort of long bias and we have lows to the downside. We take out those lows. I look for buys. Right? As simple as that. So if I'm bullish, I want to see lows taken. And then I'll be targeting highs. And vice versa on the sell side. That's it. We are respecting this low right now. Again, unfortunately, man, I wish it was a little bit cleaner. Because I would have taken this with a little more volume. And stop is so small per my system. I don't love anything though right now, guys. So honestly, I'm probably just going to steer clear of gold right now currently. This delivery, as you can tell, I mean, look at the 1 minute right now. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Are these confirmations needed after a liquidity run? I look for confirmations because I always need a liquidity block. Can you show us on an example? So it's just simply a low that has ran liquidity. So that's a liquidity block and boom, a high. So this is one and this is one. I give you both a bullish example and a bearish example. NQ, we're just going to tuck to the side, guys. That thing is donezo. The 5 minute is now trading below this previous 5 minute low. If it does long, it could long from here, guys. Again, like I said, I don't love anything right now, unfortunately. These lows are in the cards still. These internal, this delivery is just no good for me. Marco, thanks again. Thanks once again. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We have 340 current viewers, which is a W. We're starting to get a little bit of a bullish reaction out of this low. Let's see. What do you guys think? If we get a little 1 minute close, bullish close, maybe we can take and keep our stops below. I wish the delivery is a little bit cleaner, guys. I would have loved to take something with you guys today. What's NQ saying? NQ has come down to take out this internal. Planning to go long on EU. What's your view? It's a hard one for me, man. I don't know. I really don't. I was talking about a chat before, but since we're below these lows, I would have been in shorts already up here per my system. Oops, right here. So since we've taken out these lows, I would have rolled my stop or covered my risk or paid myself below these lows, because this is an area where we could long from. All right, so I'm on the sidelines a bit right now on euro. I could see longs, I can see shorts. So we just have to, we got to wait. NQ coming back down. Look at this. We're coming back down for 4-hour low on NQ right now. Stabbed. 4-hour low gone on NQ. And take a look at this. We have left liquidity at the highs here. Okay, so that's something to point out for the future. Do you think traders struggle more with being wrong or admitting they don't know? I think a lot of traders struggle with being a good loser. So being able to take a loss and move on with your day. I might take, I'm skeptical, guys. I'm skeptical right now. Marco, you opened my eyes. Love from Afghanistan. Love to you as well, brother. I appreciate you for tuning in. Can you see NQ again? Yes, we can pull up NQ. NQ is trading below 4-hour low. I would not be looking for longs though. So that's dangerous. That's very risky. Look at these lows we have to the left, right? Careful, careful, careful. Staying out must be the best option right now if you're skeptical. Yeah, 100%. I'll make that decision. We'll see. I really did like the longs for continuations. Unfortunately, this delivery right here, guys, is just no bueno for me. Yes, sir. Marco will be trading live every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, guys. Don't forget, I'm going to be live on Chart Fanatics every single Tuesday and Thursday going forward. Gold is going long off the lows, which hurts, but it's all good. It's all good. The background music is smooth. Let's go. It's like a study kind of music. It's like a good vibe. I like it as well. When can we short gold? What are you waiting? Explain logic. I'll let you know as we go on, brother. I'm not looking to short gold right now currently. I am not looking to short gold right now. So, steer clear. Congratulations, Jason Lee. You have won a 300K funding challenge. Let's go. W's for Jason. Let's go. Do you trade futures? Yes, sir. I do trade futures. Do you take the Dixie into account? I do not look at the Dixie. I don't use any correlation. Whatever chart's in front of me is the chart I trade. That's it. I just like to, it just makes me keep it as simple as possible. That's all. That's all. What you say your biggest edge is setups or psychology? I'm not sure. Maybe setups. I think I'm a really good chart analyst. I have definitely room to improve on my psychology. I think everybody does, but how do you do your higher time frame analysis? I always start from the weekly. If it's a new week, I'll look at the weekly. If it's a new day, I'll start on the daily. I'll work my way to the 4-hour, 1-hour for more of that intraday look. And yeah, that's about it. How long did it take you to get your psychology right in trading? We've spoke about this a little bit on the previous stream, but I feel like once I learned how to take losses and move on with my day, that changed a lot, because a weakness of mine in the past was I would take a loss and I feel really emotional. And I continuously want to trade more and more and more to fight that loss, to make that money back. And once I learned how to take a loss and shut my computer off or just walk away, then I feel like a lot changed for me. Giveaway, yeah, keep an eye on the chat. We hit 250 likes, so we'll be doing more giveaways in the chat. Why wouldn't you consider longs and NQ? Look at this. Look at this. Look at these lows to the left. It's just low probability longs in my opinion, because these lows are a target for me. Doesn't mean they're going to get ran now or today, but I would like to see the long occur, and then I could short into it later on. But I would steer clear right now from any longs, personally at least. If you guys, if it's per your system and you can take it, then by all means follow your system, right? But for myself, I will definitely be steering clear from NQ longs. Gold showing rejection, taking out a 15-minute low. Let's see. It's interesting, man. We're gonna have to just wait, guys, unfortunately. I do want to try and take something for you guys, but if something clean doesn't come along, I'm not gonna take it. Let's go giveaway. Yes, sir. Keep an eye on the chat. More and more giveaways coming through. Do you have a graded risk plan if you are trading props? Just because I know I'm profitable now and I make money consistently from trading, I typically trade challenges with more risk. And then when I move my funded accounts, I usually use anywhere in between 0.5% to 1%. It depends. It depends obviously on the setups. It depends how well I've been trading for the last X amount of time. So there's quite a bit of factors. Live sessions are helpful. That's good news, man. That is good news. It's good to know that you guys are enjoying this. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in today. If you guys haven't already liked the stream, please do so. It helps us. It helps us give away more challenges as well, more free accounts. Who doesn't like free accounts? Do you still tweak your trading plan? I don't tweak it anymore, really. No. I know what works. I had to tweak it a bit, of course, when I moved to futures, because of timing, because of I can't hold trades too much anymore. Risk-wise, I feel like obviously you'll always be tweaking it on the go. As your risk tolerance gets bigger and bigger, you can adjust your risk accordingly. But I guess the foundation of my plan, it stays the same. Marco, please shed more light on the inter-equity stream. Whatever days I'm not streaming on Chart Fanatics, I'll be live with my community. All my socials are in the description. And that's it. You please don't continuously spam the chat though, bro. How do you do that with the 4H lines with your strategy? It's just the same thing with PDL or with daily highs, lows, and weekly highs and lows, right? It's just on an intraday basis. Marco, how long have I been trading? I learned about trading back in like COVID, like 2020 time. I was trading a lot of like different strategies back then, support, resistance, Fibonacci, all that stuff. Chart Fanatics will be dominated by the world. I like that. Let's go. Chart Fanatics to the moon, guys. Is your model more towards day trades and not scalping? My model is fractal to all time frames. Essentially, the way I view the market is anything that happens on the lower time frames happens on the higher time frames. So, for example, I'll show you something quick. A good friend of mine, actually, I guess you could say my business partner and also a close brother of mine, took longs on NQ, like multiple longs. Like this is the weekly chart, so keep in mind multiple longs on the way up and targeted up here. Okay, and the reason being was because the way we view the market on the lower time frames also happens on the higher time frames. Obviously, the higher time frames take a lot more time to play out, but I'm just trying to tell you that the way we view the markets on the 1 minute will happen also on the weekly chart. NQ continuing down to the lows, so watch this. Keep an eye. Should run these lows. Ideally, I want to see those things smashed. Gold coming back down. Nothing too interesting. We are taking this low from the left-hand side. Marco, please do a top-down analysis and liquidity slowly. So, Mohammed, obviously, I'm going to go through as much as I can on the live calls. But again, if you haven't already watched the Chart Fanatics video that was posted 2 weeks ago, please go watch it, because that's 2 hours of how I trade. 2 full hours. All right, so be sure to check out that video. That'll give you exactly a good idea of exactly how I trade, basically. There is nothing to hide from you guys. I showed you guys everything. What's your time window to trade gold? I just like to stay on the charts for the AM session. So I'd say my time, 7:30 gold you can start looking at, because that's 30 minutes before New York Open. And then I'd usually cut it off around 11, 11:30, 12. Somewhere between 11 and 12. Just for myself. I know there's moves in the PM session, guys, but just, I don't care to be on the charts in the PM session. I just want to go on with my day. Fill my day up with other things. Gym, running, work. Marco, not a goat, but fit the description. Is that a rap quote? I appreciate you, brother. What is the best Forex pair? When I was trading Forex, I was trading a lot of the US cross pairs. All right, so EU, GU, AU. I was sticking to those guys. I follow your Interactivity channel. Would you guys be placing more learning videos? We're going to be posting a lot more videos on our YouTube channel. If you haven't subbed, it should be in the description of this live stream. But yeah, we have a lot of things planned for our YouTube channel as well, so just have to wait for that. That is a rap quote? I thought it was. I thought it was. This guy's spitting rap at me. Do you have specific pairs you focus on? Yes, sir, Clinton. If you look on the right-hand side, these are the pairs. These are the assets I trade on a daily basis. NQ, YM, gold. And that's all I really look at. Why you left Forex? A lot of friends told me to try out futures, and hey, I tried it out. I enjoy it. So I'm sticking to it for now. But, and I was talking about it on the streams previously, I will make my return to Forex eventually. I do want to start intro week / swinging again on Forex. So we'll see. Maybe I load up a personal account, or I get some CFD fundeds in the bag. We'll have to wait and see. Look on YM. Yes, sir. YM is trading upwards, and it's not stopping right now. I'd stay away from any sort of trades on YM though currently, guys. Avoid any longs or shorts. Excuse me. I am shot from my run this morning. That run took a lot of energy out of me. Any fellow runners in the chat? I don't see a lot of people that run. Where's the runners? Where's the running traders? Come on, man. Anybody else run over here? NQ back down to the low still. Low is not taken out yet. Low is not taken out yet. Unfortunately, there was no short opportunity on NQ. I was telling you guys, if I wanted to short it, per my system, again, I'm sure other people could have maybe found a short in here, but per my system, I needed to see NQ above this high. So I'll put a blue line. Excuse me. A blue line. I needed to see NQ above this high. I made an account to trade your strategy exclusively. Please, 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 if you are new to my system, take your time. Do a lot of testing. Yes, Peter, giveaways should be coming in. It will stop at the highs. Let's see. ES cooking shorts. I don't look at ES, but I have it over here. ES cooking shorts. Yes, sir. ES does look good for shorts. If you guys are in this, it looks good for shorts. These lows are looking juicy. Brisk walking. I run from losses. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm running long NAS. Oh. So no actual runners. Actually, how do we join your community? All my socials, all the links to my socials should be in the description of the live stream. If you guys want to follow me there. 7K after AM session. Let's go, Trader-ish. That's a W right there. We got a fellow runner. 7K run after your session. Let's go. I run regularly, marathon soon. It's become a real passion. Yes, sir, Alexander. I feel that, brother. Running is it's a different beast. It's not easy, but it yields a lot of benefits. There's a lot of pros to running, mentally, physically. I recommend it to everybody. Do you trade consolidation markets? Typically not, I guess you could say, because if we're ranging like this, we're building liquidity, right? Remember, my edge is based off trading when traders are trapped, right? That keeps my system as high probable as possible, right? So if the highs are taken, this is when I want to start looking for shorts back down. right? So I typically won't be trading these kind of markets, right? So I guess that's when I'm sitting out. I'm steering clear. I'm a runner, Sir Marco. Let's go, John. WW. It's okay to embrace losses and then reflect on them 100%. Losses are completely normal, guys. If you take a loss, understand, remind yourself that that is normal. It is nothing out of the ordinary. See where you went wrong, make sure it's a lesson, and move on with your day. I run to the fridge. Oh, Jesus. Biking over running. Questionable. I bike as well, and I can easily say that biking is easier. I'm playing. I know biking can be tough as well. I respect bikers. The run is high after a run is the best feeling. I agree, Abby. I don't know if you're trolling me though. I think you remember you told me you used to run. Look at that, guys. NQ lows smashed. So unfortunately, yes, we wanted to short this thing, but hey, man, if the entry doesn't come, then the entry doesn't come, right? What's the point of a system if you're not following it? So again, the short played out without us, which is fine. Targets are met, but still a W to see that still to play out. It's nice to see, but those lows have now been smashed. So think about this, guys, for a second here. Think about how many people were looking to buy in these areas, okay? And it gave them reactions once over here, twice. So I'll circle them. Once reaction, 2, 3, 4, and then look at that big sell move, boom, all the way down. Why do these lows? Because that's where they were buying from. There's gonna be liquidity below these lows. 300 likes. We get to 300 likes today. Yo. W. 302. God damn, guys. We're killing it today. I appreciate all you guys, man. Let's go. I'll be back on stream Thursday. I believe we won't have any trades today, unfortunately. But, man, that's the reality of trading. I'm trying to show you guys how to be patient when it needs to be, when you need to be. We can't be trading every single day. Sometimes there's a setup almost every single day. But we're not here to trade just to trade, right? We have a system. We got to follow that. 400 likes. Let's go. Let's see. Maybe next stream I hop on. Let's hunt for those 400 likes. Gold coming back down to the low. Looks like PDL might be the target right now in gold as well. These are not shorts I'd be involved in. So steer clear. Peter says, when it comes to daily lows and liquidity taking, would you prefer to get some P8? It all depends, right? Daily lows and daily highs are just an added confluence. It always comes down to liquidity for myself. Question. Patience is key. Is that a question? It's a statement. Patience is key though, 100%. Can you please do a top-down analysis of the Forex pairs? Which Forex pair are you looking at? Which FX pairs are you looking at? Are you looking for a long in NQ right now? Liquidity is taken. How would your setup look? I am not looking for a long right now in NQ. It's closing in on 11 a.m. and usually my window is kind of closed. It's not to say that we won't get a move in the PM session. Most likely I won't be involved in that because I just don't like trading the PM session, guys. I took a short on 1 to 5 on the NQ at 8:30 a.m. Did I take it right or not? Please take a look. Hey, if it played out, it played out, right? If you're asking if it was valid to my system, it looks good. I do like these shorts here. The shorts up here. Definitely a possible short. Solid stuff. Who else took any trades today? Anybody else trade today? Any wins, any losses? Again, we're here for transparency only. All right, I want to hear about the losses too. That's where the growth comes from. Question, GOAT? Yo, Abby, come on, man. Gassing me up like that? We appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate every single one of you in the chat. Everybody showing up, showing love, liking the stream. What Forex pairs would I be trading if I was trading Forex? Definitely US cross pairs. So you got Euro USD, you got GBP USD, AUD USD, gold. So anything correlated to the dollar is what I would be trading. No trades, no trade today. No trades. We forecasted some moves, which is still nice to see play out, which is fine, but nothing met the entry protocol. So No trade. Took a loss on gold. It's all good, brother. See where you went wrong. See where you can fix up for the next time. Banked $483 on a short. W. Do you have any discounts in your system? I do not. The pairs that you think will pay the best players. Mohammed, are you talking about Forex? Took a quick short to PDL on gold. Just closed with lower risk. W. Good stuff. Congratulations, KB. Another giveaway has just occurred. Mohammed, you have won a funded next challenge. Please DM Chart Fanatics Instagram. W. Run a discount? Eventually, Riz. Eventually. Can you please look at Tesla? Listen, I don't trade stocks, so I have no experience in stocks. So I have no idea how these things move. If they work with my system or not, I mean, I don't know, guys. If I had to make sense of Tesla, I see downside potential. I see downside potential. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 270. But I mean, listen, take that with a grain of salt, because again, I don't trade stocks. I do not trade them. Words rhythms now. One day. Took a prior win on gold and a win on NQ, but got cooked on YM and gold. Seems like you're trading a lot if you're taking a lot. I mean, hey, listen, if you're following your system, you're following your system. YM showing some shorts right now. But I have missed nothing. There's nothing I would want to be in right now. Gold took PDL. All right, so we anticipated that. I said that there could be a possible opportunity for continuations, but if there was, I was picky, and I wanted to see that lower time frame confirm it, and we didn't really get it. So no continuations on longs, and yeah, we're starting to get that. We got that trap move on gold now. So trading below PDL. Marco, what pattern do you look for? So I don't look for any patterns. I don't trade patterns. I trade strictly with liquidity, so I need to react to where liquidity is taken and then trade the opposite direction, right? My whole edge is solely based off traders getting trapped, right? So I'll try to identify using my concepts where they're entering trades from, and yeah, trade the other direction. It looks like UJ is going to go long up to these highs, 148.17. I learned a lot from you, Marco. That's good to know. I appreciate you, bro. Keep at it. Stay consistent. I took 4 trades today. It went 2 to 4, sadly. Listen, if you're following your plan, if you're allowed to take 4 trades in a day, it's completely up to you. Everybody has their own way of trading, so some rules that I use might not work for you, and maybe some rules you use might not work for me. Stream ending soon. It is, unfortunately, but we'll be right back to it tomorrow. Tyler is on tomorrow, so do not miss this guy's stream. Okay, he is a GOAT. He's going to be on 9 a.m. tomorrow, same time. So be sure to check out Tyler's stream tomorrow. Tell him I said what's goody tomorrow. I'll be hopping in the chat, so I'll see you guys as well. Bro, how do I identify a structure shift? I don't use structure shift, so I don't really trade structure. Actually, sorry, I don't trade structure at all. Just liquidity. Nice and easy for myself. Now liquidity has been swept on MQ. Why would you not consider longs? Luciano, time. So my plan says to sit to the sidelines right now. My window is basically closed, so why would I care about trading right now, right? I'm always going to follow my plan. Typically, if I'm not in a trade by 11 a.m., I'm going to say 90% of the time I won't be looking for any more trades. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it's like 11:10 and I'm waiting for an entry. Maybe if we're before 11:30, I'll wait. But most of the time, if I'm not in a trade before 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm donezo. How do you find it trading with all of you? I enjoy it, man. I love sharing as much value as I can, as much value as possible. We've been getting some good feedback from you guys, which is awesome. But I've been enjoying myself, man. Obviously live streaming is a little bit new for me. at least to the public. So I thought I'd be a little bit nervous, but honestly, I feel like I've adapted quite nicely. If I'm a shit streamer, I apologize. I'll only get better from here. No, but I've been enjoying it, guys. I've been enjoying it a lot, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it too, which is awesome news. Trader-ish, I have checked UJ already. Why don't you trade today? Yeah, it's just no trades for myself today, man. NQ, I wanted to see shorts above this high, but we didn't. We respected it, so we've left liquidity at the highs, which is something to keep an eye on for the future. I enjoyed today's stream. Thank you, man. I enjoyed it today as well. I had a good time. You have been great and engaging. Thank you, CR Wealth. Appreciate you, bro. I try my best, man. There's going to be times where like I'm really focused on the charts and I'm looking for entries, so I might not be as focused on chat. But when it's a little bit slower, when we're not really looking for entries too much, I can focus on chat, which is nice, right? And I can help you guys as much as possible. I appreciate the kind words, guys. You have been great and engaging. Thank you, thank you. Thanks again, Marco. Thank you, thank you. Bro, please trade in crypto. I don't day trade crypto. I had an Ethereum position earlier, a couple months ago. Or actually, no, maybe a month or two ago. But I already closed that. I had an Ethereum long, but that's it. I don't day trade crypto right now. Didn't take an entry. Follow the plan. Yes, sir. No edge in play. No entries. As simple as that. Can you please show us how your setup would look if you were to go long on NQ right now? I would not go long on NQ right now because timing is an important aspect to my plan, and timing is not in my favor right now. It's out of my window. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, please like and comment. Please share. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, please do so, man. We hit 320 likes. Guys, this is crazy. This is so crazy and awesome. So I appreciate all of you guys. Every single one of you. I'll be back on live stream tomorrow. Or sorry, I'll be back on live stream on Thursday. Tomorrow you guys got Brother Tyler. So please be sure to chime into Mr. Tyler's stream tomorrow. And then again, I have my stream on Thursday. But yeah, we're approaching 11 o'clock. I am done for the day. Not looking for anything. So I'm just going to take this time to wrap up the stream. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you. We hit like over 300 live viewers at one point today, which is friggin' awesome because I think we had like 200 and something last week. So a new record today, which is so sick. W's on that. We hit so many likes, man. A lot of you guys are enjoying the stream so far, which is awesome. I'm going to try my best to get better and better with this live streaming thing. But yeah, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. W's in the chat. Be sure to remember tomorrow, 9 a.m., you guys got Tyler. All right? Don't miss that. But without further ado, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care.